Spring Bulk Week 15, boys. Today's freaking pull day. And, a lot of you might be thinking, Max, why are you so strong? Why are you so jacked? It's because I do heavy preacher curls and heavy lat pull downs, man. I mean, all kidding aside, I do think that this generation is full of a bunch of sissies. You guys need to go heavy, okay? You guys need to go freaking way heavier than you already go. Actually, it's pretty dark in here. Let's put on some light. You guys need to go way heavier than you already go on most things, okay? I'm not saying ego lift, and I think there's a clear definition of ego lifting, right? Like, ego lifting is, in my opinion, hey, let me load up all the weight in the gym onto one machine, like a leg press or whatever, and let me move it a quarter inch. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, hey, let me do, 5% more than what I normally do. And even if the form is a little off, I still was able to push myself harder, right? So, like, for example, a lot of people, when they do preacher curls, they go to full elbow lock, and they think, because that's where they have to go, and then they go all the way up and fully contract. When you're doing a dumbbell preacher curl, you don't need to do this exaggerated range of motion, just like you don't for a lot of exercises. You need to go in an effective range of motion, and I believe the effective range of motion of a 45-degree preacher curl is from probably about here, not full elbow lock, but probably about here, all the way to here, because you're really not getting any tension here. And when you're at full elbow lock, man, it feels weird. So what does that do if you cut off those two parts? It allows you to go heavier and work where it matters. So that's just one example of what some people might say is ego lifting, but in reality, I'm just kind of relishing in the part of the range of motion that's most effective, right? And don't be afraid to go heavier. Lat pull down, same thing. I actually think that the guy who does, the full stack on a lat pull down, even if his form is a little sloppy, not super sloppy, he is going to have a bigger back than the guy who does perfect form and pause. No. Go heavy so that way it doesn't feel like you can fully control it through the whole thing. Sometimes you need to swing a little bit, whatever. You get what I mean? I'm not saying that this is just the be-all, end-all and that you need to do what I do. That's not what I'm saying at all. My whole point is just don't be afraid to push yourself. So that's today's little golden tip. We got to make a freaking creatine drink here. And I'll say this, guys. If you are drinking tap water, I fully understand you, but it's time to graduate, okay? Buy yourself some kind of water filter and put it in your fridge because, man, it's just tastier. At the very least, whether or not it's healthier, definitely tastier. I got myself a Brita. Actually, my buddy gave it to me as a gift. He's like, dude, you got to stop drinking tap water. You should start drinking freaking, some nice purified water. Or not purified, but you know what I mean, just cleaner. And I'm like, whatever. And he gives it to me, and I'm like, dang, this tastes better. It's nice and cold because I put it in my fridge. Definitely worth it. But, just based off the title of the video, you guys can have a pretty solid idea of what I'm doing. Pull day, lat pull downs, T-bar rows, preacher curls, maybe some wrist curls. And that's actually another thing I'll tell you guys that you need to go heavier on is freaking wrist curls. If you want like Lee Priest forearms, man, go pretty heavy. And I'm sure he didn't go that heavy. He probably just really controlled it and whatever. But again, there are different factors, right? And one of them is genetics. Some people don't have to go heavy and train super intense to get huge muscles in any muscle group. Right, sometimes they can get away with just super light stuff, just squeezing and whatnot, but the average person can't do that, so. We got a half a Gatorade left. Could give me some pre-workout carbs, I guess. Gatorade, coffee. Sorry, Gatorade and water is down. Now we got to make ourselves some coffee. I've been noticing lately that for whatever reason, my performance has been worse. And I can't exactly pinpoint why. Maybe it's because I just made a huge mess. Got coffee grounds all over myself. Jeez. 1 second. But I theorized that it was because my carbohydrate intake pre-workout has gone down pretty dramatically, right? I used to have quick digesting carbs, you know, a decent amount of time before the workout. We're talking a couple hours. And now I'm having probably slower digesting carbs to an extent than I was having before. And they're closer to the workout and they're not as much. So I'm thinking today, I'm gonna have a couple different carb sources. And I will see you guys after I make my coffee and everything and get the carbs in me, and I'll show you guys what I ate. Okay. Okay. Yes! Yeah! Boy, it's really hot out. Some of you might be thinking, why is Max Sharkey so sweaty today? It's because it's like 93 outside, and they don't like to turn on the air conditioning in here. So, with all that said, I think I'm gonna keep putting T-bar rows first because that felt really good. One more time for the people.
I'm so freaking exhausted from how hot it is.
See? I told you. I'm not
It's so
exaggerating.
hot you can actually smell the heat outside.
You can smell the heat.
And
It's true.
it has like a sour, burnt rubber, nasty smell.
I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but there's a certain level of heat that, like, when it becomes tangible, it's very crappy to deal with. It's like very tangible heat, you know what I mean?
Especially with no AC.
Yeah,
In the gym or at home.
that's what I'm saying. See, I'm not lying to you guys. Oh. Ah. Alright boys, I don't know how well you can hear me because my mic is over here, but I'm extremely thirsty and I feel like just hot. So excited to get some water and then pose. Shush. Tired, exhausted, hot. Very, very tired. I know I already said that a bunch of times, and oh my gosh, tripod, stop misbehaving. But I mean, you guys get it. You guys train. Probably if you watch this, you train. But sorry, just adjusting the tripod. Yeah, man, I don't really know what else to say, man. Gonna pose. Hopefully I still got most of the pump. Half the perspective is my phone and the random tripod occluding my posing. But to be honest, I didn't really know how to set this up any other way. Maybe I could like bring this, turn it a little more. And that's actually not too bad. Low-key feel like I'm gonna vomit because I did eat a lot before I came here. Posing's off today, man. Usually my flow is better, but I'm full. And I don't know, man, I just feel a little off. All right, we out.
Boys, I got some good news. Okay, it cooled down like 17 degrees, so definitely a lot more pleasant. Still pretty hot, but the day was good, man. PR'd on pretty much almost everything. I'm very happy with today's session. The only thing that was sus was maybe the first set of lat pull downs that I did, because I did 240 which is usually what I start with, because I start with lat pull downs usually, and it's not a weight that I can't control typically, but there it was like I had a very hard time controlling it. And you know, of course I talk about how pushing yourself is good, but yeah, the form definitely was not there for that set. So I'll probably lower it a little bit next week, which I hate to say, but maybe 230 if I'm gonna start with T-bar rows. But to be honest, guys, you just gotta kind of go with the flow, like, you know, use what's open, right? So instead of waiting for the lat pull down for 10 minutes, hit the T-bar row first, make use of your time, you know, don't just sit there, and get it done. You know, it's not really going to change that much at the end of the day anyway. You're still getting a great stimulus. You're still going to progressive overload. It's not that deep, bro. It's not that deep. So, you know, I used to be that guy who, and I still am a little bit, who would wait forever to get a machine. And I'd say really the only time I really do that is with Smith Machine Incline, because I just like it so much. Or just Smith Machine Bench in general. But yeah, I mean, dude, other than that, really, I mean, it was fantastic. I mean, not to just talk about the negatives forever. T-bar rows felt extremely light, which was awesome. That was fun. You know, the sets after the first on the lat pull down felt nice and light, and like I was able to control them and focus on that bottom portion, because that bottom portion is more lats than that top portion. That top portion, you're getting a lot of upper back, and you know, not as much lats, because lats don't have really great leverage to pull. You're getting some pecs too, even. You're getting a couple other things in play there, like your long head of your tricep. And a lot of people might go, dude, lat pull downs, you're not getting pec work there. You'd be surprised, man. At that top end range of motion, the thing that has best leverage to pull the humerus down is your pec, long head of your tricep, all that stuff. So I guess my point is, you're going to want to focus on that contracted position, right? Your lats are going to do a lot of work there, so that's what I'm trying to prioritize more lately. And curls felt good. Everything felt good. I was super sweaty, which looked a little bit funny, but yeah. Hope you guys have a good one. Hope you enjoyed this video. And actually, I'll say this too, if you want to support me, feel free to use code Maxwell15 for PR Lifestyle products. The link should be in my bio. And same thing with Raw Nutrition. If you use code MSharky996, same deal, man. You know, similar deal. I think it's like 10% off if you use my code. So anyway, I hope you guys have a good one and good night.